Today we're going to find out if we can build an anti-meta deck with only $30. So we all know top tier meta decks can get pretty expensive. Yeah. But I'm going to show you, yes, you, how you can still compete without breaking the bank. So we're going to focus on some budget-friendly cards that can still pack a punch or take a nap. But I'm going to get this deck put together, and I'll see you guys after. Alright everyone, I just got back from the kitchen and here's what I've cooked up. I've built a Snorlax stall deck that can take down any of the Paradox Rift meta decks. We've got Snorlax as our stall mechanic who's going to prevent Pokemon from retreating. We've got Rotom V to make sure that we keep cards in our hand. Lastly, but not leastly, we've got Pidgeot EX who will keep throwing back into the deck like a boomerang with attachment issues. But the most important question of all is, can this deck actually beat other meta decks? So I played this match and a few before this video, more info in the corner if you're interested, but here's the strategy for this matchup. So Miraidon EX is a slightly favored matchup, but the early turns are really scary, and this is because the Miraidon player can opt to go second and potentially take a turn 1 KO on your active Snorlax.
Did you want to go first?
No?
Luckily for us, that did not happen, and after the first few turns, this matchup really depends on whether they are playing Zapdos from the Pokemon Go expansion, because this is our best attacker to hit through your Mimikyu, and boy did it. That's fine, we're going to let them KO, so we're going to throw a fresh Snorlax out into the active. If they are playing Zapdos, you need to try and strand their energy cards in play, and if they ever bench their Flaffy, you can easily win by trapping it in the active spot, and while they can use Electro Ball for 50 damage, you can easily heal this through Penny, which I had to do plenty of times. So we are just going to use Penny, take this guy off the board, throw up this guy, and now we have all fresh dudes. All right. You can even Penny your Rotom V at some point to fully prevent them from getting a late game 2-prize KO. So I actually am going to use that Penny here to get that damage off of the board. Go ahead and throw that Bravery Charm back onto it. The real difficulty in this matchup, though, is their switching cards. And Miraidon lists usually play 2 switch cards and 1 or 2 escape ropes, and their deck definitely did. But in the end, we did take the victory against this Miraidon EX deck. If I know that they're going to retreat, but I just need them to waste their energies. So we'll get Miraidon in the active. Yeah, we'll call that turn. I just need them to retreat here, kind of just waste their energy, because they can't attack me right now. There's another one. Okay, that's a bit rough. I did not expect them to have so much freaking energy. I'll throw Pidgeot back. Let's go ahead and throw down... Well, I mean, they have the retreat anyway, so I don't know if that's exactly going to work. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to Avery here. All right, and then they have to get rid of some cards. And actually, I think I may have just screwed myself over because you can only use Pidgeot once per turn, so I think I may have just screwed myself. But we shall see. All right. You'll throw out Pidgeot. Okay, thankfully we can use it. So, Vanishing Wings. All right. Was a little scared there. I'm actually going to go ahead and end turn, and we'll see if they have the energy. I pray that they do not, because they have so much energy for some reason. Literally 5 on discard, and somehow they still have more. So that's 5, 8, 11, 14, 15, 16 energy. Why do they play so much energies? Okay, well, that sucks a little bit. All right, let's go into our other Snorlax, and we'll go ahead and just boss up the Flaffy here. All right, go ahead and throw down Pidgeot and do that. And then we can use Team Yell's Cheer to get our bosses back. And we'll go ahead and end turn, and they're just going to be attacking for 50. So we can take 3 hits, and then we'll have to use a Penny, which is okay. And there's a boss. They're going for my Rotom. Okay, not fun, and this is why we save the Switch Cart. This is why we save the Switch Cart. And they have to manually retreat from the Flaffy. This is perfect. Okay, this is really good. This is really, really good. Okay, so we're going to throw Pidgeot back into the deck. All right. We're actually going to throw Mimikyu out there, Switch Cart into Mimikyu, and we're going to Team Yell's Cheer, get our bosses back, boss, and a Penny, and then next turn we can boss and get that Flaffy back into the active. I swear if they have more energy, I swear if they have more energy. Okay, a manual retreat, so they're gonna go into Raikou. Okay, that's interesting. There's Tapu Koko, Jolteon, all right, and a medical energy. So I'm still gonna try and trap that Flaffy into the active. All right, so they can't do anything here. We have Penny. I actually can't instant charge. So I actually am gonna use that Penny here to get that damage off of the board. Go ahead and throw that Bravery Charm back onto it. All right, we'll go ahead and end turn, because I know that they were going to try some sneaky stuff to try and take a KO on the Rotom, but they've got 3 cards left. They're going into Zapdos. That's perfect. All right, so if we can top deck a boss, that would be absolutely perfect. Or if we top deck a, well, I mean, we'll just have to see. That's okay. The knockout there. That's fine. All right, we're going to throw Snorlax out here. Yes, we do top deck the boss. Let's freaking go. And let's boss up Flaffy. Perfection. Go ahead and end turn here. They have 2 cards left. They have 2 cards left. We are very close. And I don't think that they would have any more energies. There's a Luxurious Cape. That's okay. Dynamotor. See what that's going to go to. It's going to go to the Raikou. Okay. And do they have any more energies in hand? They do not. Perfection. Okay. And we have another boss just in case we need it. Very awesome. We can go ahead and end turn here. They have 1 card left. They have 1 card left. And I hope that it's their Iono. Imagine if they have another energy. There it is. That is why we have the other boss. I definitely think that they're going to go into Raikou or Miraidon, which is fine. That is fine, because we do have the other Snorlax and a boss, and they don't. That's curious, but sure. All right. So I'm thinking that their last card is Miraidon, or not Miraidon, Iono, which would be kind of not great. Let's see here. I think we just go ahead and end turn. They have 0 cards left, so if they don't find it this turn, we win. Is that last card an Iono? It is not. Okay, perfect. So that's double turbo energy. They're going to go for the knockout, but we still win. Unless they have a boss, which that would be the turn of the century. They don't. Okay, perfect, and we win. Let's go. That is how you stall your opponent out with the Snorlax anti-meta deck. Let's go. And we win. Haha. Bada bing, bada boom. And now the time you guys have all been waiting for. How much does the deck actually cost? And as you can see, it doesn't really take a super expensive deck to put up a fight in the meta. And while Snorlax isn't really a top tier deck, I definitely do recommend that you guys play this one. It's super fun and it's surprisingly cathartic to beat those annoying meta decks. You know who you are. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy, make sure that you leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.